So, first of all, how many people, because I want to tell it to you guys as much as possible. So, of the novelists, how many people have been published in the room? Oh my God, it's fantastic. And many times I'm taking many different books? Okay.
Not as much.
Right, now I know where to go for money. This is how it came to be for me. I finished the book. I had 2 drafts, and I tried to get an agent. I was already represented for film because of the Four Corners of Nowhere. That's what we wanted to speak of. And I had a film agency, ICM. And I gave my book to my film agent and said, I really think this is pretty good, so could you, maybe somebody in the book department will, and they passed, they didn't want to represent my book. So I said, oh, that hurts. And then I went on a year-long hunt for any kind of representation, and no one wanted it. They all said, this is 1997. They all said that YA was dead and that kids didn't read. And my favorite quote of all time from that time was, one agent said, really nice guy, who did nonfiction. If he did fiction, he would have handled the book. He said, to be perfectly honest, Steve, if Catch the Rye were written today, I don't know what would happen with it. So I was like, ow, okay. That's, I guess the market's dry. So nothing would happen. And finally, while this is all going on, cut to, I'm old friends through the Sundance Institute with Chris McQuarrie, who's a wonderful screenwriter. He wrote The Usual Suspects. It was a tremendous movie. And Chris was great at writing and very bad at dating, okay, at the time. And I wrote a line in my book where the teacher says to Charlie, we accept the love we think we deserve. And Chris was on an airplane coming back from New Jersey to Los Angeles. He's reading my book, and he reads that line, and it just hit him. So there was a girl that he was always crazy about, and he's like this guy from Jersey. He's like, there's no way. She's like a princess. I'll never have a chance. There's no way. So they've been married now for 14 years, and they had 2 kids. Because 2 days after he read We Accept the Love We Think We Deserve, he went to her birthday party and said, hell with it, let's try it. Hey, you want to go out? And she said yes, and here we are. Yeah. So they're dating, and so she stays over, and she gets really sick. And she's there in his apartment. He's a boy, and he has no books. And the only book he had for her to do anything with was mine. And she read it and went, this is really good. You know what? My friend Eduardo just started this thing over at MTV, because he was a producer for them, called it MTV Books. Maybe he'd want this. I think it's pretty good. And so she sent it off, and 6 weeks later I had a deal.
Wow. What a great story. I hope that happens.